everyone, and welcome back to Dishonored. This is episode 13, where last time we completed the main story, and we finished with a low chaos run, and happy ending. Emily is on the throne, Corvo is the Lord Protector, and we are now going to jump into the DLC and check out those missions. As you can see by this beautiful, cool-looking mouse cursor, we will be playing on the PC version for these DLC missions. It was kind of like too little too late as we were going through the main campaign on the Xbox. It doesn't bother me that much, but a lot of people get really annoyed about the whole controller, keyboard and mouse, PC stuff, and we're going to check it out on PC. So I've had a mess around in the settings, so I've been able to adjust the FOV and stuff like that, all of those lovely PC things. So also, you're going to have to bear with me as we adjust to Dishonored with the mouse and keyboard controls. It should be okay. I'm looking forward to it regardless. And then if we do proceed to do a high chaos run of the game, we could also just run through that on the PC version as well. So I haven't played the game on the PC version, but we do have the Dunwall City Trials, the Knife of Dunwall, and the Brigmore Witches, which is very cool. And we are going to be doing the Knife of Dunwall, because I believe the city trials are more like these sort of challenge things that you can do, and it's less of a sort of story expansion, which is what I'm looking for here. So while this is potentially fun to take a look at, I am much more interested in some actual story expansion content. And this is really cool. This looks like we're getting some Dowd stuff, and I have no idea what to expect here, because this is... we've only sort of read about Brigmore Witches in a couple of notes in the game, but that's looking fresh. The Knife of Dunwall, however, looks pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, it looks to be a Dowd-focused little experience here. Let's start a new game. And we will play on Veteran. Let's take a look-see. Oh no, it's starting at the very beginning. None like her, you can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you. Okay. We're gonna have to actually see, like, the assassin's perspective of this take place.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the highborn blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally.
That's Michael Madsen. How did I not notice that was Michael Madsen?
But she was.
How the hell did I not notice that was Michael Madsen in the main game?
Dead eyes.
It's so obvious.
I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserve to.
Sokolov running.
A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No!
Holy shit. Oh, hello? Oh, this is how it haunts us. The outsider's dreams. Okay. Wild. You killed her, you killed her, you killed her, you killed her, you killed her. Damn, the letter. Her Majesty Jessamine Coldwin. Jesus, okay. So now we're in Dowd's version of the Outsider's realm. Power, blink, move rapidly from place to place unnoticed. You can move horizontally as well as vertically and aim at ledges to climb over them. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim, even mid-jump. This gives you time to plan an escape or perform feats like changing direction in mid-air. Hold right-click to target while targeting a spherical marker indicates where you will end up. To freeze time, release all movement controls, including spacebar. So, ooh, Dowd's blink is special. Cool. We got a special blink because he has some exceptional mastery over space and time, I suppose. So what we've currently got in our FOV settings is this on 100. The default was 75, I believe. So that should be, I guess, enough. I don't really sort of relate to the motion sickness at all. There are people that just, like, they get motion sickness from the FOV being, like, too small. But, like, if I'm playing on PC, I'll probably bump it up. But, like, honestly, like, if I take it back down to 75, like, obviously, me being able to, like, see the difference, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, pulling that back is better. Like, but playing it as it is, like, jumping in for a first time, I'm just like, like, it doesn't affect me too much. I mean, you can clearly see that that is an improvement. It is just a shame for when consoles don't have the sort of option to do that, because it's sort of like, why? You know, why not? But we will at least be able to experience the DLC with the PC shenanigans, and then maybe a high chaos run through the game as well.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, what you doing in Dunwall City? Okay, Delilah. Mystery. So, Dowd has pissed off the Outsider. He's like, mate, you've gone too far. That was a lore drop, though. There's only 8 people who bear the mark. He's got his little secret society. A captain of industry. Bundry Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Delilah. Infiltrate the Rothwild slaughterhouse and find out what's behind the name.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets, Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. a ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Damn, it's genuinely so crazy to me how obvious that is Michael Madsen, and I just didn't even detect it in the mission where you come face to face with him in the base game. I don't know if his voice was just like slightly different, but Michael Madsen is a very easy standout voice, so I'm quite surprised that I wasn't tuned in to pick that one up. And like, I must have missed it when the credits for the game rolled as well, because I remember going, oh, look at all these names, and Michael Madsen's would have gone past, and I just completely ignored it. I don't know what the fuck was going on with my perception for this character and this voice specifically, but I was just, whoop. That's cool though. As Dowd, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects in the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. Okay, so we have 2,000 coins and we can buy stuff, upgrade things, and call in favors. A guard overheard the code to the safe in the shipping office and will etch it on the wall. Oops, hang on. A bribed laborer will misplace a rune he found in a crate full of old scrimshaw bound for the Academy of Natural Philosophy. The rune will be hidden in the sewer that spills out into the river. Okay, so we can get runes. A bribed worker will disconnect the security on the refinery valves. Using the valves will not sound the alarm. Now I wonder, do we get 2,000 coins to use at the start of each mission? Or is it based on how much money we pick up and find along the way, you know? That's an interesting thing to think about. We've got 2 of each for these. We're gonna... I don't know, actually. Here's the thing, is like, we're playing as a different character. I don't know if chaos even really comes into effect here. Maybe we can play in a bit more of a lethal manner, which is actually quite exciting. We can change our playstyle playing as a different character, and Dowd is the lethal type. So maybe we might actually mix that up a bit, which is actually quite exciting. Upgrades, we've got the wrist bow, upgrades. Wait, a combat sleep dart. Sleep darts are effective immediately, even in combat. They usually are, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes enemies have a little bit more of a resistance to them. Bulk capacity. Sleep dart capacity. We never got that in the main game. Bone charm capacity as well. Okay, so Dowd does have bone charms too. Let's get all of these. I wonder if you can get the safe code without this favor. But I feel like Dowd isn't one to take risks on a job. Let's call in all 3 favors. Let's upgrade the bulk capacity by a whole 10, because that's a good one, I think. And then maybe let's go for... It's like I'm trying to hold on to some money because I'm not sure how it works for future missions, if we need to save up money or whether we'll get a base amount each time. I feel like we'll need to save up money. So I'm going to withhold the upgrades for now. And we'll do that. So the favors have been called in. Proceed mission. Okay, we have everything on like a bar. Oh god, this is going to be weird to adjust to. Power, void gaze. See in the dark, and to help you locate bone charms and runes, because we don't have a heart. With this power equipped, the mark of the outsider on Dowd's hand will light up when you are facing a bone charm or rune. Level 2 shows you important items. Okay, so that's like more like the dark vision stuff as well. So, with the way that the original FOV is, you can barely even see the mark on the hand, so that's quite interesting thinking about that, is this power. Okay, we do still have the quick wheel. Actually, you just have to hold down the middle mouse. Like I said, you'll have to allow a little bit of patience as I adjust to these controls.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Okay, 1 out of 6 runes found. Alrighty, powers. Summon assassin. Summon a novice assassin to fight by your side. Level 2 is a master assassin. Your assassins will fight relentlessly at your side. They're useful as an extra blade in a fight or as a distraction to keep enemies occupied while you slip past. Your assassins behave like any other character in the world and can be hurt by rats and security devices. If they're not in combat, they also might have something useful or interesting to say. That's cool. We have bending time. So you can actually have bending time on its own. Arcane Bond. Share your powers with your assassin allies. At level 1, assassins will benefit from Blink and Vitality. This means they can teleport and get an increase in health. At level 2, assassins benefit from Pull, Bend Time, and Shadow Kill, even if I don't have them unlocked. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I feel like I want to do something a little bit different. I feel like we'll end up with, like, probably a healthy mix of, like, lethal and non-lethal in this one. So, I think to start, we might go for our agility, just to be, just on the safe side. Agility is a good one. We can jump higher. At level 2, we can sprint much faster. We'll see how we go. I think, like, it seems very clear from the setup here in the story is Dowd has some regrets, So I don't think he's going to be a wild murderer ready to kill people,
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards, no exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Jesus, okay.
Damn you.
They've got an arc pylon set up. There's our safe code. What a gorgeous little vista. Alright, down we go. Now, I think it'll be in our mission clues. The alarm system has been disabled. There will be no alert if you begin turning on pressure valves in the refinery area. And where is that? Where did that rune get put? I guess I can use my Void Gaze. Okay, so I can see that there's a bone charm there. There's a bone charm there. So you hold your hand up and you can see it glowing. Alright, I guess the rune might be in a future area. Alrighty. I have to adjust to all these controls. So the shortcut for 6 and 7, okay. Maybe I'll try blink up here. Where are those arrows? There we go.
Now what?
Ooh! Oh. No, guys, no, don't do it. No. Oh, damn it. God damn it. Buddy, I just started. Ow, that was my face. Alright, look, that wasn't me. Ow, that was my face. Okay. Did you say put him in the chum bucket? Alright, Dowd has met his demise. That was one way to start. Immediately gets caught. Trying to adjust to my, my stuff here. Okay. Let's try again, shall we?
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
Oh, I almost got pyloned.
I hope the plague gets you.
We need to rid the sewer of the rat infestation. Make sure you set this crate of potted meat aside so we can lace it with rat poison. After it's poisoned, take it down to the docks so we can get it into the sewers below. Captain Galloway.
Nice shit, nigga.
Now, there will be some teething issues with keyboard, because here's the thing, right? I am...
Someone get over here! Clear the line! Stand clear!
I am quite used to the keyboard and mouse, and I'm used to my controller. Why is everybody so strong? Can you die already? Jesus. Alright. This guy luckily did not alert fucking everyone else, so we're okay. I've played quite a decent amount of games on the channel with keyboard and mouse, so I am used to the general movements of it. But whenever stuff goes crazy and hits the fan, I never know where my fingers are. And I'm always like, which fucking button do I press? Because there's 650 of them. Whereas I've grown up with a controller. I was born with one in my hand. It was fused to my skin. And everything is just available at your fingertips. There's only a few buttons, you know, and it all works. So that's one of my main struggles when I'm playing on a keyboard and mouse is I'm like, which one is to crouch, which one is to do this, which one is to do this, and my hand is like trying to figure its way around. It's not supernatural to me in that sense. I definitely try my best though. Oh, I like that. The wrist. That looks so cool. Having it shot from the wrist like that. Just even having to adjust to pressing a different button to pick stuff up, you know? Now, this is going to be interesting because I think that we're going to have probably books that we've already read from the main game, because I'm pretty sure the Leviathan's Sorrow has been read, but naturally, because this is the DLC, it doesn't show books that we've previously read. So there might not be a supreme focus on reading books. Notes, of course. But I can't remember the titles of each and every book that I've read. Some of them I will be able to, like the Leviathan Sorrow, I remember that. Others we shall see. We might take the position of Dowd regretfully killing. Maybe if he has to. Like if he messes up, like he just did. And then we'll try go for, some more sneak attacks. Like, for example, Choke is on, like, left control. Then I need to hold F to carry. Okay. That's new. There you go. Pop him on down. The bone charm just there for us. Why? I'm like, it does that thing where it's like, if you're still behind them, for a second there, it doesn't acknowledge it. Okay. I gotta try and get in there for the bone charm. Actually, I might be able to get it from here. Now, we don't have people yet. I don't think people can be detected with our power. Meat, Death, Bones, and Song. I do not remember reading something like this. I think this might be a new book. Excerpt from a butcher's journal. Leona looks worried when I come home at night. She's looking for that spark, our love, the life we had just 2 years ago, all our ambitions. But the more she pulls at me, the more I resent her, the more I bury all that. When her father was killed at the carriage station, I gave up my studies at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. So mismanaged were the finances, with so many debts and arrears, that her mother and younger brothers would have been ruined had I not. My work feeds us all and keeps the rent paid to that shriveled old leech Wainwright. I hate this work, but in time of plague, it takes all one's efforts to stay afloat of the desperation, the blood, and the rats. There are bribes that must be paid to the Lord Regent's City Watch and Barrister Arnold Timpsh's dead counters. Offend the wrong bureaucrat and your home is seized and you're off to the flooded district, so it falls to me. Every day I drive my screaming saw into the beasts, eyes wide open. I studied them for years at the academy and on my trips into the field. Now, working in the slaughterhouse, the wrongness is like a wound in my head. The first months I worked in a numb state. Then my predominant mood was anger. Now the wound is scabbing over, and on some days I feel a kind of power. My entire existence is meat. All there is in my mind is meat, death, bones, and song. The terrifying songs, they come to me in my sleep now. I look into the great eye as I take away life slowly. There's a kind of deep connection with the beast, knowing I'll be coming back again and again, removing pieces for hours, sometimes days. They sing for us. A funeral lament that causes me to tremble. Leona and I still share a bed, but the more she tries to make me feel something, the more I recede. The person I was is dead now. Fuck. It's exceptionally well written and so fucking tragic at the same time. Honestly, just the whole slaughter of the whales in general is so upsetting. Another thing that I struggle with a lot of the time with PC controls is you'll be in a situation where a lot of controls tend to be more universal on controller, and then others, because there's such unique abilities, they'll be a little bit a little bit different. Like, I'm used to having E to interact, not F, you know, but E is used for peeking. But, like I said, adjustment period, we will persevere. Do our best. Alright, you go sleepy time. We are near the bone charm. Alright, 1 out of 5. Let's take a look. Light as a shadow, less damage from falls. Sure. I'll try and just remain in stealth mode because it's easier than constantly needing to press the button. God damn. Weeper corpses. Let's try and find a way up. Whoa, hello.
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
Report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests
Okay.
has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
Need to remember that the assassins that appear are on my side. Not freak out. Okay, safe code, main entrance. With the fact that we're getting so many runes and bone charms to find as well, it makes me quite excited, because I think this means that it's not just like a small thing, it's quite an extensive little expansion. Very exciting. So the alarm has been disabled. I want to go... there. Granny's recipe. From in a scrolling hand. The port side eye of a whale, newly dead, plop it in the pot, grisly and red, weeper, weeper, weeps no more, laid to rest on blood-etched floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat, Granny. Oh, we actually need to do the recipes. Find the ingredients. Oh god, okay.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
This is a reminder.
I love having a little lore assassin with us.
Vital to the state.
Okay, so we're looking for ingredients. I need a whale eye.
Security services and selected legal and clerical.
Right, I guess I'm getting a whale eye in the slaughterhouse, and then we bring it back to the cooking pot or something. That with the Silent Hill goddamn markings on the ground. A little bonus objective for us. Alright, over we go. Who's that? Who's that? God damn, look at the whale. That's just sad, dude.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who gets your own quad after what happened.
Yes, of course.
God, everyone's talking.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
Could this be... I don't know if we'd get a whale eye from there. I do an air assassination from here. Give me my non-lethal air assassination, you know? Slaughterhouse Row. For more than 2 decades, a small number of slaughterhouses sat along the Wrenhaven, out away from the finer quarters of Dunwall due to the blood, rats, and stench associated with processing meat. Independent whaling ships brought in the occasional leviathan, and barges delivered herds of blood oxen. An individual slaughterhouse might fold due to mismanagement, but the numbers stayed roughly the same, producing the meat, leather, and grease byproducts needed across the capital city. Only when the Rosebery processing treatment was discovered did the whaling trade begin to rise in prominence, driven by the many new uses for the much more volatile refined whale oil, including military and security uses. Early into Empress Jessamine Coldwin's brief reign, the well-known inventor and natural philosopher Anton Sokolov introduced a series of devices that would begin to see deployment across Dunwall, directed by the Royal Spymaster Hiram Burrows. With this lucrative turn of events, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled and the demand for fresh whales increased proportionately. Many districts immediately adjacent to what was suddenly known as Slaughterhouse Row began to change as families moved away to avoid the industrial fumes and offal runoff produced by the processing plants. Crime grew overnight, forcing the City Watch to redouble its efforts against Dunwall's gangs.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Oh, here's our safe, and the safe code is over there, okay? We'll have to remember that this is where the safe is. I want to go and have a chat with this guy. I think I have a quick save, yeah. Yo.
You're Dowd.
Dowd. Shit, I hope you ain't here for me. I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
I want to know about a ship. The Delilah.
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I work for a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up. His whole business with the strike, our doing. We got a mole on the inside, a lady pretending to run the labor crews, a real talent. She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away with it. We were supposed to meet up last night. I've been spying on the place all day waiting to hear word. Only I haven't seen or heard a peep. I was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's Abigail Ames.
Last thing I would ever expect was to actually end up being an optional quest. I just thought he would be a guy that's just here, that's like, sup.
I tried sneaking in by the sewers, the runoff tunnels under the slaughterhouse. Almost had my nuts fried off. Lord Ramsay will have my head if this doesn't work. I almost feel bad for the workers. Of course, if things work out, the best ones will have a place at Ramsay's slaughterhouse, no question. Abigail will get you what you need. You'll see. Assuming Rothwild hasn't gutted her.
Alright, I'll leave you with your pistol, sir. The footsteps being very organic sounding. Oh, dude, and then just seeing like how the whales are all just... Ooh. You reckon that's the eyeball? You reckon I can get over there? That is so sad, dude. I hate looking at this shit. Can we swim out that far? I have a feeling that these are like our invisible walls. Oh yeah, fuck, I'm gonna get eaten by the fish. Yeah, I think that's too far out. Bloody arc pylon as well. What does that lever do? Warning, do not use. Damn that pylon. I don't have possession. Oh god, he's right here. Hello, mate. Oh, he's got a key on him. I have the key. That dude saw me from so far away. What is the key? Pylon control box key. Alright. I'm gonna need to go around.
This is a public warning.
You ought to thank us. Sign the contract, and you'll be back at work tomorrow.
For 2/3 pay-in with good men and women dead, we aren't signing anything without talking to Abigail.
What's wrong with you people? There's folks in Dunwall begging to do your job for half your pay.
I'm gonna grab you.
Why did I have to lose that time card today? Well, there's gotta be somebody I could blame
They
this
won't
on.
let you in without a time card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back.
He lost a time card.
The gate is in the break room across the yard from here.
Great, now I need to retrieve a key to free these dudes as well. There's a lot to do here. How exciting. Okay. So many objectives.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Something out of order in the center there.
What's going on there?
Nothing? Oh god. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, ow, my asshole. Nothing? Oh, ow. Oh. Dude, getting shot in the fucking ass was actually terrifying.
I've heard tell of a gang that
Holy shit. Okay. Probably gonna die a few times running around as we figure this out. Well-placed quick save of mine there.
Huh?
No. No. I'm not even here. Not even here.
Arc mines. The latest thing from Sokolov's twisted mind. We're the first ones to get them.
Arc mines.
Well, obviously you... Actually... Sure.
This is risky business. Nap time. Alright, save code. Why can I not? Oh. 733. Alright, now we go back to that safe. Okay, it shows up as an objective, which is nice. Just quickly get rid of that as well. We've got harpooner songs. I'm very congested and a little bit unwell at the moment. And I've been holding in most of my coughs the whole time because I don't wish to be coughing on my mic constantly. So I will not be singing this day. A well-timed excuse. I'm able to play, but I'm not able to sing, baby. Alright, so we want to get back up here. I'll try and climb up these pipes, I suppose. Yep. 733. Lovely. Small-scale explosive refinement. Collect blueprints to unlock new upgrades. We got a time card here as well, so multiple ways to get in. And basically we got enough coin that, like, earns us back the favor. God, I thought this dude was, like, awake for a second. I forgot that I put him to sleep there. Alright, we still are gonna retrieve the key and try and free these people. How do I not take full damage just then? Alright, gonna try get this key. Oh my god, I didn't realize that that dude could come down here. Go away, sir. Hello. Alright, there's a guy in here. Just so you know. Just in case you were curious. There's a guy in here. Let me in. Let me grab him real quick. Whoop. You have been grabbed. Nice little mattress for you to sleep on. Ooh, arc mine. So here's what they were talking about. Place this mine nearly anywhere. When triggered, it'll deliver a powerful electrical charge, reducing them to ash. Lovely. Mr. Rothwild, I have great appreciation for the use of your space and your whales in the advance of my studies. All of Dunwall will be in your debt for your contribution to my work. In light of your recent difficulties, I have prepared for you a gift of my latest defensive technology, the arc mine. It is based on my arc pylon, and will provide superb protection against intruders and those who would interfere with our efforts. I'm certain the device will serve you well. A cool lore reason for having unique and new technology. I think that's pretty good. It's like, here, you can be the first to try this out. I'll ship it to you. I thought that said butt cheeks. Boat checks on the Wrenhaven. Dearest Rutherford, your latest writing brought me a mix of sadness and delight. I'm sorry to hear of the passing of your friend Corcoran from Morley. He is undoubtedly a good man and a worthy ally in your work with the City Watch in Dunwall. I know that the river patrol is a difficult assignment, especially during these times, but it is important work. So given all that you've told me, I can only assume Corcoran was as brave as you are, my younger brother. It saddens me that such a vile organization as the Dead Eels even exists outside the realm of those lurid Gothic novels we read as schoolchildren. That you and your men should have to face them out in the waters of the Wrenhaven is just terrifying. Boats must be checked, I know. But if you should be harmed while ensuring some Tivian fur trader is carrying the correct tax papers, I will never forgive this new Lord Regent and his flurry of laws. You talked of adventure when you signed on, and danger seems to excite you, but you'll forgive me if I hope to see your patrol transferred further west, nearer to Coldwin's Bridge, where the military presence is stronger and the smuggling gangs fear to ply their wicked trade. I've gathered this much from the newspapers, but perhaps there's nowhere safe in Dunwall right now, certainly along the river. It pains me to imagine the customs crew at the checkpoints near your patrol being so short-handed. My mind reels at the thought of how anything else can take priority over my brother's life. I tell you, what I wouldn't give to be in charge of allocating the security details. You'd have 100 men at your call, but I know that is impractical. Please write again when you can. All of us look forward to your words, and I often share them after dinner with our friends and those visiting us here in Driscoll. May your next letter bring news of the eradication or imprisonment of Lizzie Stride and her cursed dead eels. Stay safe, and remember us always, your sister, Pearl. So there is a lot of new books to find, which is nice. We're gonna head over to this gate now.
What's going on there?
No, nothing. See, the time that I spent fucking around to try and fix my skills is gonna get me caught. From all the way over there, leave me alone, will ya? Stop bullying me. You fucking settle down.
We still need to get past that wall of light contraption they put up. If you can shut it off, we can slip past the city watch when the time is right.
I already have a time card.
Oh, I guess you got no real reason to help us then.
It's weird having a voiced protagonist. I'm still gonna help you. That's why I freed you, you bastards. Alright, so...
Hey, there's someone on the docks near Redshore who's still paying workers.
So I've got to turn off the light, the wall of light.
The city's dead. Won't make it 3 more months. Is the wall of light down?
Oh my god, you can lie. I hate that.
Not yet.
We can wait. You're all we've got.
Voiced protagonist, I like it. It's very interesting.
Rescued by the assassin. He'll never believe it.
Alright, let's bring that wall of light down.
All right to her again. She has to see reason.
Did they wake it? I think they must have woken him up. Because, it looks like that they're on a different thing. Oh no, he's still there. Alright, where's this wall of light that I'm bringing down?
What's your problem? Wake up.
Oh shit.
I'll find you eventually.
Yep.
You ain't leaving this place alive.
They're waking him up. They're very alert.
I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out.
Oh, he's running right after me. Look at him. Look at that run.
Don't let him get around you.
Ouch. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, I just shot his head off, like clean. He's actually running away at the sight of that. Oh, he's trying to do the alarm. Oh, I thought I turned the alarm off. I thought they were off. Oh my god. Ah! Take the head. It'll be your head next. Oh, there's too many people dying here. I'm out of fucking things. Oh, okay. That's my own head. That's my own head rolling. I tried to get someone else's head off with my Spider-Man gun, and I failed. Oh god, that's so funny. I did not expect to shoot his head off.
Sack of mincemeat. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive.
Okay, this is a bad save. Yeah, this is bad. We're in a bad situation right now. I've saved right as this is happening.
Get up, you sack.
Alright, hold on. Okay.
Where do you go? Oh, he could be chumps.
Oops.
Pinky.
Press the wrong button. That's gonna happen. Keyboard and mouse, baby. Okay.
I hate skimmers like you. Always sneaking and snooping. Quit.
I don't have a rewire tool.
You got lucky this time. You hear me?
They're very alert. So I can get in, but we need to help him out. The Arc Mine. My experiments continue with what I've been calling the Arc Mine. Initially, I began the work out of idle curiosity. Waking from a nap in the middle of the afternoon during the month of clans, I wondered whether it might be possible to separate a flat disc filled with refined whale oil from an array of very short striking rods until such time as sufficient weight be applied to the upper side of the device. After turning to pragmatic considerations, I imagined the Arc Mine might be used to incinerate some unfortunate member of enemy forces approaching, say, a military encampment. After early tests on livestock proved successful, I requested a live human subject, already scheduled for execution for crimes that were, I assure you, most dire. Burroughs was more than happy to comply, assuming he could witness the demonstration. He brought a prisoner from Coldridge, someone named Vaughn, I believe, and we turned him loose in the test area blindfolded, stumbling about until triggering the device. Burroughs was most pleased, not only because of the Arc Mine's effectiveness as a lethal deterrent, but also because of its potential psychological impacts on enemy forces. Further, it left no gore or other mess, and Burroughs is a strong supporter of anything clean and tidy. Lovely and terrifying, with nothing left to wipe up. Those were his exact words. I have left notes to myself, assuming I pick up the project again, because there may be a way to produce a version of the Arc Mine that is entirely harmless, simply rendering the subject unconscious. Much more testing is required.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Well, we'll see how we go. See how you go about finding me then.
Where are you?
Where are you? Oh. Bro fucking spotted me. Ah, look at that dodge. Can't dodge that when you don't have a head. Jesus. Alright, so... got spotted. Had to kill another two guys. You know, absolutely had to. Because what else are you going to do when he spots you through a little slit in the floor? Luckily, it hasn't alerted the rest of the establishment. Got to put his own head in his ass. Okay. Wall of light time. So there's a few workers down that way. Whale oil refill pump. I guess the wall of light is... okay, yeah, it's more up here. This sort of place. Hello there. That's my favorite part, is trying to grab someone and the game goes block. You wish to block now? Exactly. Okay. So this is the wall of light. There's a guard there, so they're gonna have to try and do their best to escape. Alright, wall of light is down. But they're gonna have to deal with these guys, so I might help them out. Help out the guards a bit here. Grab him mid-piss. And face first in your own piss. Okay, love that. Alright, that should help out the crew. They should be able to escape now. Alright. Leave that man laying face first. Where did that guy's body go? I guess it just disappeared over time. Right, now we head down. Oh god. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to blink. Fuck's sake. I meant to blink, not to shoot my crossbow. Alright, hello?
They say there's someone on the...
Is the wall of light down?
It is. Yes.
You're free to go. Make your way out of this place.
Thank you. Guess you took what you came for. Just, if you see Abigail Ames, tell her we still believe in her.
Alright. Off you go, fellas. I thought they would run. Okay, they're just gonna stay here.
How did it pass me by?
Alright, I think we're good. Now we go in through the timestamp machine. A few kills, you know. It happened. Had to do it to him. Into the slaughterhouse.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Alright, there's my misplaced rune. Now I wonder if I can find the whale isle. The whale eye. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Whale eye. You might be able to find it here. Whale harvesting. And then we can, you know, get ingredients and take it back to Granny's little cooking pot. So shipping, meat locker, killing floor, refinery, whale harvesting, laborer washroom, canteen, accounting, and the management office. Oh, hello.
Have you been in the chair already?
Yes, but I signed right away. Mr. Rothwild didn't even have to turn it on.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar?
That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna teach you to respect me. That went a little deep. It was only supposed to scare him. Oops.
Well, he did look scared. Just at the end there.
Break's over, looks like.
When's this day gonna end?
Jesus Christ, okay. Should we teach them a lesson for that one? Oh my god. He's getting into the fish. Just shoot the back of his thing, off he goes.
Rothwild says he trussed up 3 whales in one day when he was a captain. What do you say?
Shut your blowhole, get back to work.
Oh man. Whale butcher dealt with.
Get up, you sack of mincemeat. I'll cut you to pieces.
Oh shit.
Hell damn it. Take it.
Stop. Go to sleep. Oh shit. You go to sleep too. Fuck. For fuck's sake. I should have carried his body, but I knew that he was going to get turned around. Did he just get eaten by rats, like, while I turned my back? Jesus.
Butcherman, you'll collect your bonuses at sundown in my offices. Well done, Lionels. The rest of you piss off.
Okay, there's Rune. There's a bone charm over there. And more bone charms and more runes all the way over that way, okay. Gotcha.
What do those idiots want, anyway?
Well, they think they don't get treated fairly, because they can get fired for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Hey, that's not funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale meat.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Ames tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
No. My head's clear. I know which side my bread's buttered on. I'll be glad when we get the order to get rid of her. It's only a matter of time.
He's like, yeah, I'm on your side. I'm not believing anything. The 8th stricture, don't piss off the butchers.
You clean all the guts off the killing floor?
You better believe it.
The meat locker. Anton Sokolov's lab journal. A vivisection of the 3rd live specimen is almost complete. Careful perforation of the lower diaphragm has brought me closer to observing secretion of the oil, but the process retains its mystery. This creature is weakened considerably since its capture, and its output is quite low. I've attached electrical stimulators to the beast. A mild current increases output by 20% to the considerable complaint of the whale, I might add. Increasing the voltage will likely kill the creature, so further exploration will have to wait on a stronger specimen. For now, the music continues. Alright, we're full of mines.
I know what this is. A makeshift interrogation chair. Rothwild must be using it to coerce employees.
Ooh, you know what that means? Putting Rothwild in his own chair. Just like the High Overseer branding. I, the undersigned, agree to renounce any association with any employee union, to abstain from discussing such matters at any time, and to promptly report any co-workers that encourage union views. I agree that all grievances will be taken up with Bungie Rothwild and his staff in an open and fair manner. Terrible. Alright, let's deal with that, shall we? Hello. You gonna move?
One, two, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
God, look at this place. The killing floor. They call it? Jesus.
Striking labor is my generous offer stand.
Half pay and a dozen lashes. My lord. Who would be hungry after that?
Oh, they're armored in front, but not so tough in back.
Oh, that's how we're... Okay. Whoop. Yum. Nice. We'll go for shadow kill. So if I do get some kills in here, they will turn to ash as they die. I'd like to summon an assassin next as well, I think.
What shall we do with a striking worker? What shall we do with you, Miss Ames?
Killing floor through locker room. Oh, he's coming right down this way, isn't he? Yep. How cool is it that you can freeze time while you're like mid-jump?
No one ever knows.
You don't think Bundry knows she'd be a martyr? Like the Empress. She's dead, but they put her face on posters forever. They still care about her.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm not doing nothing. But Mr. Rothwild has her in his office right now. He'll work things out.
Oh, Jesus. Hello. Oh, he's gonna go and try and wake this dude up. Sorry, he can't talk right now. He's probably gonna die from the impact of that. Yep. Every time. Every fucking time. I'm like, you know what? Probably gonna die from that impact. Guess what? He died from that impact.
How long? How much does he know by now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers. This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags of coin as bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very inhumane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut you like the street filth you are, and feed you to the rats.
Now it comes out. No one is coming. I've broken your strike, and my butchers are the finest fighters in Dunwall. Miss Ames, you're about to find out a few things I learned when I was a gaffer. I can do things that don't even hurt at first. This conversation is going to last a long, long time.
No, it's not.
Oh no!
What do you mean, oh no?
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
Alright, we'll go put this guy in the chair, though. 5 injuries have been reported over the span of 1 week, resulting in 2 fatalities. Now, this says injury report code 512, so if there's a safe in here, I'm assuming it'll be that. So we will do the valve, but we will also be looking around the place, because there is stuff for us to get for sure. Bundry Rothwild, the opportunist. Young Rothwild was never convicted for any of the killings. In all cases, the courts ruled that he had acted in self-defense or in the defense of his property. Not that his property was substantial. The Rothwilds were not a family of means and depended heavily on the charity of the Abbey of the Everyman. The senior Rothwild went down with the whaling ship Huntress when Bundry was only 10 years old. His mother Ruth was lost the following year to an industrial accident in the bottle-making factory where she worked. Rothwild became the sole guardian for his younger brother and managed to support them both by hanging around the harbour, doing odd jobs for whalers who had known his father or others on the Huntress. By then, Bundry Rothwild was already familiar with the club and the knife, and was no stranger to odd occurrences. Things went from bad to worse for Rothwild when, on his 13th birthday, his younger sibling was taken by the overseers. Allegedly, the boy failed the successive trials and did not return home. Rothwild lacked the funds to pay an investigator, and no subsequent hint of his brother's fate has ever been learned. The latest tragedy to befall Bundry Rothwild instilled in him a view that the world itself was malevolent and hungry for life, especially innocent life. After a time of black mourning, he approached the whaling ship cutter and began learning the trade from the crew. Rothwild took to whaling with great success. At sea, he hunted the beasts with a single-minded purpose and would take extraordinary risks in locating and harpooning his prey. Among the crew, those men he could not beat, senseless he outwitted. In short order, he petitioned the maritime barrister Arnold Timpsch to grant young Rothwild a whaling license, paying the significant fees himself rather than relying on a sponsor for the funds. The rapid ascent of Bundry Rothwild had begun. There's a bone charm right under there. Factory management in our times. Seemingly willing to risk any industrial secrets he possesses, Bundry Rothwild has granted none other than the infamous Anton Sokolov liberal access to the Rothwild slaughterhouse. Sokolov is, of course, well known on several fronts. As royal physician, he served the late Empress Jessamine Coldwin. The man, originally Tivian, is a fixture in the art world as well, and his portraits are all the rage among the aristocracy. But Sokolov is of interest to Rothwild because of his work as an inventor and because of his associated role as head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. No doubt Bundry Rothwild believes that if Sokolov spends enough time in the guts of his factories, the brilliant man will continually make invaluable adjustments to the machinery there. Who knows what industrial improvements Rothwild has enjoyed since Sokolov began haunting its slaughterhouse, and since the Rothwild process involves keeping the whales alive for sometimes days as a means of extracting more oil from the beasts, Sokolov is keenly interested in visiting so that he may perform his obscure vivisection experiments. In very few places would this be possible, so the benefit to both men is obvious. For those who have had the pleasure of touring Rothwild's facilities, a number of lessons can be taken away. The man runs a tight ship, as it were, with the lowliest workers scantily ever complaining about their role in the scheme of things. The men and women, given the most menial labor, are issued special cards, keyed to the mechanical locks granting access to the slaughterhouse. There is no other way in or out, and to lose the time card is to lose one's job. Lording their position over the others at the top of the hierarchy are the butchers. These men wield advanced cutting saws developed by Rothwild's top mechanists, working out the plans after hearing mere utterances made by Sokolov as he commented sourly on the lesser devices used in previous years. The butchers may enjoy a special relationship with Mr. Rothwild because, according to the company gossip, many of them were with him in years past when he ran a whaling crew that was notorious across the Empire. The pressure valves leading directly from the slaughterhouse to the Greaves refinery are a marvel of engineering, allowing the raw oil to travel in record time straight to the plant where it is processed. As a note of interest, or dare I say even humour, the local fishermen claim that the waters outside the Rothwild slaughterhouse produce the largest and tastiest hagfish. This is most likely due to the gut sewer leading from beneath the whales inside and delivering their organs and offal to the dark waters of the Wrenhaven beyond the slaughterhouse. There's some information for you.
Fleet report for the month of Nets. The Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked in Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Morley. The Delilah's coming back fully loaded. No reports of lights or singing. Another sign that Barrister's lost it. The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandyssia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. Or if it was a very odd-looking one.
It was a very odd-looking one, okay. The Delilah. Elixir rations, huh? Sokolov complains about the cold. Mr. Rothwild, I understand your need to maintain smooth operations, and I do appreciate that you have donated a space for me to carry out the Academy's research on these beasts, but I must protest that my annex is located in a freezing meat locker. While the Tivian nature of this room reminds me of my home, it also makes my research all the more challenging, but I can assure you that the potential in my work far outstrips the importance of all the whale meat and oil you can harvest. I beseech you for a kinder space, closer to the whale, where I may continue my march toward the future with a focused mind. Okay, we got the office of Bunty Rothwild here. Order shall prevail. The paintings are not good quality in the PC version. They're super high quality in the Xbox version. This is the definitive edition as well. Oh, okay. What was it? It was 5-2-1? 5... No, shit. What was it? Was it 7-5-2? Fuck. We read the note. Was it 5 injuries? Was it not 5 injuries? And there was 2 fatalities. Or was it 1 fatality? Oh no. I was reading it, and I was like, if there's ever a code, it's gonna be that one. Fuck. We'll find it. Interrogation. Rothwild, the interrogation chair is set up in the meat locker and fully powered. We have run some test runs on a few of the most problematic laborers. They spill all of their secrets very quickly. They seem to die easily after about 4 treatments. She is ready for whenever you need her. Okay, so 4 treatments. How long will Rothwild last? Mr. Rothwild, my research on Abigail Ames has turned up nothing. She has no close kin that we can leverage. Looks like the plague took her sister and mother. Her father died on a whaling ship of your predecessor about 10 years ago. As far as blackmail goes, she's got no secrets I could uncover. Devout as an overseer, it seems. Not surprising, since she's rejected every blackmail offer to come her way. I don't think she's making a power play. She seems to legitimately have the best interest of the laborers in mind. As I interview the workers, it seems she really has them in thrall. They'll do whatever she says, and their belief in her is absolute. If something happens to her, as in, like an accident or something, I expect they'll riot. I'll keep searching for an angle on her, but in the meantime, I advise leaving her intact. It might be worth even considering some of her reforms. I know that it doesn't suit you, but at least it would buy some time and get the workers back in here. The butchers lack the finer skills to keep this place operational. Your servant, G.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain you, then feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. No, sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outsider, I think I still have a small one. Shriveled and blackened as it may be. Yes, sing me a lullaby while I have another drink. Sing.
I gotta say, something that I'm grateful for is the fact that we actually don't have that happening right now. I think that would just be so dark if we were doing this while you could hear the whales, just singing. Hello there, I just came to... Oh, fuck. Why am I such an idiot? I've come to read this report that is located on my person in my inventory. I forget that every book you pick up is in my inventory. $512. $512. I mixed them up. New bone charm. Robust. Lovely. Oh no. Okay, I hate... No. Jesus. Oh man. Dude. Nah, fuck this, dude. Oh, you're supposed to die. You're not supposed to be hanging from there. Oh my god, that's the worst. Now people are gonna see you. You're supposed to fall and die. We have a rune, baby. We'll get the summon assassin. As Dowd, summon allies to join you in combat. Target a location or an enemy. Summon an assassin ally. They will choose the nearest enemy and attack. If you targeted an enemy, the assassin will attack that character first, then move on to others. If the assassin is summoned, it will stick around for a while. Anton, this thing was found in the belly of catch number 184 when we were processing it. I've seen plenty of weird things in a whale's gut, but never one of these. Must have consumed it in the deep, and I think it's been there quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. If you have any ideas on what this may be, please inform me. One of these was recovered back in the month of Wind, but I haven't seen it, or the man that found it, since then. As they tend to go crazy. What is this connected to? Oh, it's someone all the way over there. Who can see the hanging body, unfortunately.
Where do you go? Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise.
I really thought this place was gonna be empty. This is so fucking brutal looking at this, dude. Wait, what? Damn. Oh, God. Okay. Shh. He's heavily resistant. You fucking hell. Oh, okay, that's also a gun. There we go. Eventually. My lord. I am happy to kill the butchers at this point, actually. Harvesting whale oil. In earlier years, the methods used to reclaim whale oil from blubber were both inefficient and dangerous. The original technique required the raw blubber to be sealed in pressurized cookers, which forced the volatile fluid out of the tissues and into collection tanks. The refined oil was then cooled rapidly while the pressure was reduced, and if the synchronization of these processes was not perfect, it was possible for the oil to release all of its energy in a devastating explosion. This is believed to be the cause of the historic Fullerton whalehouse explosion that cost over 150 lives. Modern industrial trends have reduced the dangers of collection while increasing the output from each creature. Greaves Refinery made the first steps in live collection, aided by research from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In the wake of the plague, Greaves has suspended operations, and this process is now applied at the Rothwild slaughterhouse. No longer is the whale blubber removed and harvested, but instead the very mechanism that creates the oil inside the whale is stimulated, and the resulting oil is drained away and stored. This results in a more stable raw oil that is easier to refine, with more tanks harvested from a single whale. So we've got the whale oil tanks, but what are we doing here? Are we gonna assist in putting it out of its misery? Because it is just sitting here, slowly draining and bleeding out. Electrocuting a whale. I've set up this device to stimulate the whale's nervous system with the intention that doing so will prolong oil secretions and squeeze more of the precious fluid from each catch. Unfortunately, this device can lead to the instant death of the beast if too much power is used. Filling both tanks and activating the device extinguishes all life function in an instant. A painless and quick experience for the whale, but at the loss of the additional revenue that can be generated by sustaining it as long as possible. Okay, thank you. it's like just genuinely deeply upsetting to look at. Like, you see it from a distance and you read about it throughout the whole game, and then like it's not even easier seeing it. So this is definitely the option that we're going for here. It's missing an eye as well. I know it's just a game, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Can we actually go through here? Oh, we can exit from here. Okay. Interesting. That can be a way out. I'm assuming this will be the way that we can leave after we do all of the whale oil valves. We're going to interrogate Rothwild first. Put him in the chair. And then we'll do the valves. I was thinking you might find the whale eye near the whale in question, but maybe not. Or maybe it's just tucked away. Okay. Let's take this guy to the interrogation point, shall we? Oh, yep, oh, Jesus. About that.
You're mincemeat.
Oh. Nope. I'll come kill you later. He just had to be looking out at that exact time. Oh, hello. Sleepy time.
Wake up, you pile of offal. Think I won't find you? This'll be fun. Every man should have... You're
Sleep, everybody. Sleep, everybody. Everybody's sleeping. You'll all get blown up soon anyway. Also, another bone charm. Swift Stalker. If your weapons are sheathed, your speed is boosted. Oh, look at them all. What if we just... There we go. How's that looking, fellas? You know when I said Dowd would be lethal out of necessity? I honestly have been filled with a deep rage in this factory, and I don't mind Luca, we grabbed these from some sleeping overseers. Next whale carcass that needs carving, try planting these deep in it first. They ought to tenderize things real nice. Even if they don't, it'll be fun. Mind that you don't blow yourself up, though.
Hey, I see you.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, it's not a good idea. It honestly is better to just put him asleep. Jesus, I was waiting for that to actually work. That was a little bit of a delay there. So you can actually salvage the butcher equipment as well for some money. I didn't realize that. It's like 20 coins per thing. Jolly good. Severed body part. Yeah, guys. Dowd is pissed today. So we are happily engaging in the killing. This is a change of pace from the low chaos.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
Locking the doors for me. Nice. Okay. Let us begin, Rothwild.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
Okay. I'm sure we could figure this out, mate. Should we activate? My health is not low.
You're not the first to try.
Okay.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
One more?
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart of his, painter. Piss off!
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timch, all right? He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower. And got kicked out. Became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. Mad, like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. Meant to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key, when you're ready to go. Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stuffing him in one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble, when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
But also, leave him in the chair. Because...
It's not even me that named it. I bought the ship with that name.
What we're able to do is when we blow up the place, he'll go with it. Or we can do it this way. See you later, bud.
Delilah's out at sea now. What do you care?
Okay. So... with that in mind, I think I remember reading that one in the main game, actually. They're all hanging around. So this is interesting because it's changed to the objective has changed to main exit. I'm wondering if it'll let me do the valves, but now I don't know where the valves are, you know? So it's a little bit interesting. You can't interrogate him for the information and help out Ames, it seems, unfortunately. I guess the only way to make sure of it would be if we actually go to... God, there's a lot more people that have entered this place now, isn't there? Oh, you're still alive. An easy way to find out would be to go to one of the valves where we know the location is and see if we can interact with it. Okay, we can. Okay, so I don't have the objectives for them anymore, but they can still be interacted with. So now I'm gonna go and find them all. And this is one hell of a entry point up here. Nice. We can get a rune while we're here. Written in blood. You are safe now. No one can find you here. No one can reach you here. I almost died trying, and I'm a better climber than any of them. But you gave me claws for the climb. You want me as much as I want you. We will stay here until they've forgotten about us. We will stay here for as long as it takes. I feel like sleeping. Don't leave me while I sleep because I need you. I will stay as long as I can. Forever. And then he died. Okay. We got a rune. Just gotta find this last valve, or at least I think it's the last one. We'll find out. Also, can we... Yes. You can get the whale eye. Alright, we leave. I'm being eaten, hurry up, I'm being eaten, hurry up. This is... It's gonna blow. Okay, so that confirms that they're all running away. This guy's gone as well. But there you go. Now we've got the whale pot as well. Whale eye for the pot. Alright. Now what? What do we do after that? Is there anything else we have to do? The eye's in there. Do we just let it be?
Warning. Back pressure in the pipes is well past safe levels. All employees must leave the grounds immediately.
Alright. It's gonna blow and we're getting out of here.
We're not done.
Oh shit.
What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you performed. Where did you learn such a profane practice?
Die, you! Guards, to me! Burn your body!
God damn. Goddamn overseer magic device. Didn't expect that. Just saved her.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Oops. Ow, my ankles. You can stay up there as much as you want. I'm on the ground. Oh shit, hello.
Is anything bothering you, Dad? I've seen you kill a man without ruffling his hair. You took out the whole neighborhood. Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Tali if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Alright, leave.
Let's go.
Goddamn. Alright, that was a captain of industry. And there you go. Look at that for our first time ever getting an overall chaos, which is high. 22 hostiles have been killed. So we put down the captive whale, we destroyed the slaughterhouse, we freed the detained laborers and looted the watch officer's safe. So Rothwild's still in there, but he would go up in flames with the slaughterhouse, I assume. There you go. Now, we found some coinage, not all of it. We missed a charm and missed 2 runes, actually, as well. So we didn't really make full use of our dark vision to find them, I suppose. Because I was expecting maybe there might even be more to the mission, and I just wasn't really thinking about the runes at the time. It was very chaotic. High chaos, if you will. It was very interesting having this sort of approach because it feels so different, like actually just allowing like deaths to happen and engaging in combat. It's fun, and being able to play as a different character definitely allows for that as well. It's interesting because I think Dowd's mental state is one who's sort of like regrettable for the actions that he's done, but then I'm like, I find myself in this situation and I'm like, these people must die. It's just like, that's kind of the interesting thing. I'm like, no, I'm blowing up the place. But I had a great time with our first mission, a captain of industry. It was very, very enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed the chaotic episode as well. And it looks like we're heading somewhere else next time, following the lead for Delilah. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.